Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my shop. In this video we're gonna be replacing these bushings, and we're gonna be using the tool that I built for okay money. You know, I didn't have to spend $2,000 to get a tiger tool or whatever. Built the same thing for a few $100s. So you don't have to take the spring off to replace these bushings. I am gonna take them off because I want to check if there's a centering pin in these leaf springs, or if it is broken off, and maybe that's what's giving me a lane walking issue or wandering problem that I've been having. So I am gonna take them off, take them to my house, to garage, and take that bushing out and reinstall the new one. So first thing that I'm gonna do, I already loosened this up. I'm gonna take this little nut off because I'm gonna jack the frame up without using the jack, even though I have it, but I will have to use jack stands. So basically this is where you want to have your frame jacked up. Do one side at a time, you know. That's how I'm gonna do it. Even whenever you're doing that front one right there, we're gonna have the frame jacked up right here in this corner on the end. So let's start the truck, build up some air, get these airbags up. I already took one U-bolt off because I was gonna take it to, I took it to Inland to get a freaking U-bolt, and it's like for eight of these U-bolts, nuts and washers, it'd be almost $800. I was like, what the fuck, man? And Peterbilt has them for like a little bit over $200 for all eight of them with all hardware. I took that U-bolt off with my Mr. Milwaukee, but it was struggling. It really was, because that was torqued down to like, I think like 550. So I have that little breaker bar, and I went and I got this 1 inch by 48 inch from Home Depot, not Home Depot, Lowe's. It's in water department, and I'm using it as a breaker bar. Hopefully it freaking works. But anyway, enough yapping, let's start doing this. Alright, so I got the truck started, and basically I'm just gonna do this, lift up the leveling valve. Okay, that's good. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna lift up the leveling valve. Okay. Right there. Yeah, put this jack right there, just like that, and then we're gonna lower the truck. Hopefully it works. Hold on, Mr. Milwaukee. Ah, dang it. Alright, now we're gonna take these bolts off. Over here, I already loosened them up with number 30 socket. And we just gotta make sure these are alignment shims right here. We gotta make sure we put these same way where they were, even though we're gonna get a new alignment after this. Alright, I have to fight with that U-bolt right there a little bit more to take it off, and I have to remove that nut from the bottom from the airbag. Even though I have plenty of tools, sockets, and Mr. Milwaukee, my stupid ass is still doing this with by hand. And I should have removed the shock too. I think I might have to do that. Ah, freaking hell. I'm gonna take the whole airbag out just so I can get out of my way. And this is number 14, by the way. Oh, I got the whole airbag off. So there it is. The spring needs to be like that for you to take the bushings out and put the new ones in without removing the U-bolts or without removing the whole spring. I am removing the whole spring because I want to make sure that all of them have center ring pin in the leaf spring down here. So let's just remove this U-bolt and we'll be good to take the spring off completely. Hell yeah, buddy. Alright, so I took one bolt off from that one with Mr. Milwaukee, which was kind of surprising. So let's try taking this last one off. Okay, there it is. Alright, so there's the centering pin right here, which is good news. So, but I'm still gonna take off all of them and just check, you know, make sure, I guess. Alright, I know it's kind of loud because of my air compressor, but this bushing is sitting upright, just like that. So that's how we want to install it back into this thing, into a spring. So let me show you guys how we set this stuff up. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is, okay, so whenever we pull the bushing out, we have to do it from this side. You see how this big part is right here? We have to do it from that side. And we're gonna pull it in, we're gonna uninstall it this way and reinstall it this way. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this doohickey right here. Alright? And then we're gonna put this pin right through here. Oh, come on. Alright, right there. And then this retaining pin. Right, and then we're gonna secure this pin with this pin right here. Okay? Now we're gonna take this piece and slide it right over just like that from this side. And then this pin, so basically this pin needs to go through here and also that pin through here and through this hole. There it is. And now we're going to put this pin right here, but okay, good. And then bend it like that. All right, now, and by the way, this is my first time doing this, so I may be doing it wrong, but I don't freaking know. So now we're gonna slide this piece on here, and then this, come on buddy. Alright, there it is. Right against that. Then wash. Then we're gonna run this nut all the way down here. Right, make it pretty tight on there. Okay, good. Please work, buddy. Please freaking work. All right, now we're gonna take this thingy off. Come on. And then attach this hydraulic hose from the pump. Then attach the airline from the compressor, and now we're gonna step on it and hope for the best, man. Please work, buddy. Well, that thing is moving, but the bushing is not moving. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, buddy. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Because whenever I pull on it, this pin in here that I put in, it's all bent up and shit, so it's a big ass fail, man. So that's what happened to the pin. It got all messed up. I'm glad I stopped. So as soon as I was paying attention and I saw that thing right there was moving, but the bushing from this other side was not moving, so I should have gotten a pin this size for the other side as well, right here. But unfortunately I didn't. I got the smaller one. Dang it. I wonder if Ace Hardware is open right now. I can go get a pin. All right, well, like you guys saw earlier, that was kind of a failure. So I went ahead and I bought this shit on Amazon. It comes with this, so I'm not gonna have to use that. And it also comes with these doohickeys right here, and you can tell how heavy duty that is. So that shit that I was trying to do was doomed to fail from the beginning. And these are the pins that go in right here. And yeah, so man, and this, for these two, that one and this one, was like $600. And so basically the only thing that I'm using that I made is this shit. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest with you, but hey, it is what it is, man. At least we're gonna get it done. It's still gonna be more than half of what, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's still like 3 times as less than if I was to take it to a shop, so that's what I'm trying to say. And still about, I don't know, maybe like $1,200-$1,300 less than a Tiger tool. Alright, so the way that we're gonna get it out, we're gonna have to get that bottle jack, put it against the spring, and right here, jack it up a little bit to relieve the tension, and just pull it out. And then don't forget those alignment shims. They just fell out. There's 2 of them. Alright, now we got the bottle jack, and I got the truck jacked up by the spring so that I have enough room to work here. On Peterbilt 389 bushings, you have to pull it out that way and then pull it back in this way. We're gonna go ahead and just, come on. Motherfucker. Mark it so that we know which way these flat spots are on the bushing. Just like that, that's good. Alright, let's start putting the tool on here. The only thing that I see as maybe a weak point of all this is this rod right here. So, but because this is gonna have a lot of pressure, man. But so this is the pusher. It's called pushing, whatever. part of this thing. So we'll just put it. Oh, we gotta do it the other way. Alright, like that. Then we're gonna put this pin in here and run this nut all the way down. Okay? So now this is a cooler adapter, cooling thingy. Alright. So we're gonna slide it onto this rod. Just like that. And now we're gonna slap this on there from the other side. Alright, it goes on just like that. And then tighten that bolt as well. Now this thing will go on there, right there, this thick part towards the bushing. I think I should have shortened this rod a little bit. Alright, there it is. Alright. Yeah, this rod is definitely too long. I'm gonna do one of them like this, with the rod being this long. And then whenever I take everything out, I'm gonna cut it. Alright, it's on there. Let's hook up the air to the pump and pump to the cooler. See what happens, man. Hope for the freaking best, bro. Alright, that's where you're gonna connect our air to hydraulic pump. We're gonna connect the air right here that comes directly from my truck and hope for the best. Alright, we're gonna step on the thing and hope for the best, man. I'm gonna hide behind the tire over here. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're out of stroke. All right. Let's do it again over here. Okay, looks like the bushing is out. It's freaking out, man. Holy shit. Freaking works. Oh my god, it's heavy. So here's the bushing inside of this. Let's take it apart. See what happens. Thank God I saw my camera setting, man, because I had it going in slow motion, but just for a little part. But anyway, let's take this apart, man. And the bushing is out. Pretty freaking excited that this thing is working. But the thing that I had originally planned, there was no way that was ever gonna work, because this thing needs to be super freaking heavy duty, man. So. But I did freaking try. I did my best, my friend. All right. There's the bushing. Doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. Alright. But it's a lot lighter. Whenever I'm holding it like this, it's a lot lighter than the other one. Okay, these are OE. That's what I got from Peterbilt. And this one is what they put up in Michigan. But yeah. Alright, now we gotta put this one in. It will go in right there. This is the part that I was worried about the most. But it looks like freaking held up pretty good, man. Dang right it did, buddy. Alright, so now this is a new bushing. This is the pusher goes on the opposite side as it did earlier. Alright. Now what do we do now? Hold up. Okay, now we get the tripod so that I don't have to hold the stupid camera in my hand. Alright, let's assemble this thingy like that. Spray some grease in here. Just like that. Okay. Now, you're gonna pull the bushing in like this. Okay. It's gonna sit just like that. Now, we're gonna assemble the rest of this thingy. Right here. That. Now a couple of washers and the big ass nut. That's what your mom likes, Richard. She likes nuts in her fucking face. Now we're gonna get this as tight as we can by hand. Alright. Let's hit it with a little bit pressure. Okay, there it is. Alright, now we're gonna pull the pump over here a little bit further away. Step on it. Okay, we are out of stroke, so let's release it. Okay, there it is. Alright, now I'm gonna reposition this tripod. Oh, and you guys can watch this fucker go in the rest of the way. Okay, it's in. Now release the pressure and have that back out. All right, now we can take it off. All right, first thing that comes off is this nut. Man, whoever came up with this freaking thing is a genius, bro. I think I'm gonna need to take it out and reinstall it again because it's not lined up the way that I want it to be lined up. I'm sure it would be okay, but we don't want to do anything with like I'm sure or you know probably. We want to be 100% freaking right, man. So we're gonna take it out and make this sit kind of like, you know, 100% up and down, and like, is it vertical? Yeah, vertical. That's horizontal, I think. I don't freaking know, man. What do I know? I'm just a dumb truck driver. But yeah, we're gonna pull that out, put it back in. There's what it is. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if we got it right this time. Still the same. Ha! Fuck. Let's see if we got it now. Sure freaking hope so. I don't think it needs to be 100% because, you know, once you tighten it right here into a hanger right here, it will, I don't fucking know. Alright, moment of truth. Still the same. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna leave it like it is. I don't give a shit. Let's take this one out. Okay. And let's lower this jack. Oh, hell yeah. It's perfect. Very freaking nice, man. Okay. Hell yeah, that lines up freaking perfectly, man. I pulled it out. I pulled it out for no reason. Twice. Alright, now we're gonna put these alignment shims right here where they belong. I'm gonna tighten it up and call this a successful repair. Alright, let's tighten it up. Great success. Very freaking nice. Alright, we're gonna pack up everything. Gonna get up tomorrow, 5 a.m. in the morning, and find a different shop, aka the public street, so we don't bother these people here anymore where I park the truck. And we're gonna do the rest of them. We got 3 left. Should be pretty easy, I'm hoping, because now I know what I'm doing. Kind of. I assume I know what I'm doing, but I guess we'll see. Alright, let's go home. Okay, real quick. I guess I'm not gonna record anymore because I left my batteries for my camera at the house like a dumbass, and I'm like, I don't know, 5-6 miles away. So, but basically, same thing on all of them. You see how one is done, you can know how to do the rest of them. Jack it up right here by the 5th wheel bracket, and yeah, just go at it, man. Let's get this done. Thank you everybody so much for watching. It's much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, fuckers.